He's always perfectly styled, with a right foot of surgical precision. David Beckham is one of the most iconic players of all time. His magical free kicks are ingrained in collective memory. But if you ask him what was the greatest moment of his career, strangely, he'll tell you about a red card he got. One of my greatest moments would be getting a red card in 1998 against Argentina. It's admittedly a strange thing for David Beckham to say. So why did Beck say it? To understand, we've got to go back to 1998. England was up against Argentina in the 8th finals of the World Cup in France. The English selection was loaded with talent and hope. Alan Shearer, Michael Owen, Paul Scholes, and of course, the extremely promising David Beckham. But when the score was tied at 2 each and England was playing an amazing game, Diego Simeone shoved the Man United player, and Beckham lost it. He kicked Simeone, who fell to the ground. Red card.
He shouldn't have done it. But, look at the images again. Simeone goes down as if somebody just shot him, I was worried that he was dead or something, Beckham's foot hardly touched him.
Down to 10 players, England wound up losing in a shootout, a match they should have won.
The thing is, he gets the red card, England lose, and we have to go home again with our tails between our legs. We're used to that. But in those days, the expectations were quite high, There was a lot of talent in that England team. So it was a big disappointment. And Beckham got the blame, Despite the fact that we knew that the red card was harsh, didn't stop people blaming him.
The entire country turned against the young Beckham. He became public enemy number 1, the ultimate scapegoat for England's loss. Newspaper headlines seemed out for blood. 10 heroic lions, 1 stupid boy. You're just a joke, Becks. Beckham received death threats. He was booed and insulted throughout England's stadiums. People began singing a song they called "We Hate Beckham" and hanging effigies of the player.
When he went home, for that whole year, faced incredible hate and anger and bad vibes everywhere he went. And it was outrageous, really. It was so over the top.
At the 2000 Euro Cup, he blew a fuse and flipped off the English fans, who had done nothing but insult him. Beckham was suffering. Beckham was at the end of his rope. But Beckham would pick himself back up. And the reason that he considers that red card one of the greatest moments in his career is because it made him stronger. A lot stronger. It was really difficult for me as a player and as a person, but it made me mature very quickly. Little by little, he became a top-class player. In spite of the booing, in spite of the hate, in spite of his critics, he gradually won back the hearts of English football fans. And when a magical free kick against Greece qualified England for the 2002 World Cup, Beckham was redeemed. After going through hell, he became one of the most beloved players in English football. A fashion and style icon, a classy player on the field, he was a part of the Galacticos. And even after the end of his incredible career, he remains one of the most popular football players in the world. And maybe none of it would have been possible without that red card.